welcome to Krafting Kitty. My name is Erin and I am on my third installment of Yarn Management Mondays. What? That's right. I am forging ahead, so yay! I've gotten down the next cube and we're going to talk about some of this stuff. Oh, I guess I should go into the premise here. What is the premise? What am I doing here? I have reached capacity with my yarn collection. I have no more space for storage and I have to curate the collection. So what we're doing is we're going through the yarn I have out and about around me and we're seeing what's going to stay in the collection. We're going to see what I'm going to rehome and we're going from there. I'm not necessarily trying to make real drastic draconian cuts, but you know, the more I remove from what's on display, the more I can get out of storage and start working with, and the whole cycle will hopefully resolve. Yes, Sherry, of course, if the storage gets cleared up, there can be more yarn purchases. I'm not totally altruistic here, but I am being very good and mindful because I cannot be making the large purchases without a place to put them. You know what I mean? Of course, there are a couple of caveats. I am keeping my subscriptions, so I've been doing a sample subscription for like 4 months to see what it's all about and then moving on, and then I do get the yarn from Thriss at Thriss and Stitches, and then new yarn, but I'm being selective in purchasing smaller amounts and I'm focusing on basically Joann's, Michaels, and Hirschner's. So there will be some purchases, but not as extravagant, more toned down, and in line with the situation I'm working with. Okay, now that intro is done, let's hop into it. Let's see what I had in the next area and what my plans are for it and whatnot. So the general rules are, if I love the yarn, I keep it. If I have a plan for the yarn that is feasible and I'm excited for, I keep it. If I'm kind of like, meh, I don't think I'll use this in the near future, or like last week I got rid of some yarn that I love. I think it's beautiful, but I've had multiple opportunities to use it and I have not, and it's a weight that I don't particularly enjoy. So time to have someone else play with that yarn. Okay, well, let's hop into it now. What do I have? I have 10 of these absolutely adorable Willow Yarns Dahlia. They are 1.75 ounces, 50 gram little cakes with 174 yards or 135 meters. And this colorway is Rosewood. It's a one weight, 100% merino. It is made in China. It is so silky soft and absolutely adorable. I got these. I have 10 of them. I got them when Hirschner, Willow is a sister company to Hirschner's. They had them on sale for like $1 a cake. And I was like, yes, please. So that is what we have. Of course, what is Erin going to do with these? This was purchased for Little Miss Bingo. Of course it was. So I am still excited to try to use these absolutely adorable cakes. They are so tiny. They are so cute. Of course, I love making things for Little Miss Bingo. And it's 100% merino, so it's not gonna, yeah, it doesn't have any stretch, any give to it. But try to make like a tunic-y top type situation, dress type situation, that can be a bit of a grow with me that you can wear for a while. Okay, what else did I have in that cube? Something I totally forgot about. But this was a Little Miss Bingo influenced purchase, so I'm going to keep it. I don't totally know what I'm going to do with it, but she so loved this at the time. I cannot in good conscience part with it right now. This is a Hobby Rainbow Cotton Color Pack. It's color bag 12. It's rainbowy. It's beautiful. This is 8/6 100% cotton, which I believe makes it a sport or a DK. It's a 2-weight according to the label. So here's what this is. This will remain with me. What's the yardage? 50 grams, 115 yards in a 10 pack. That's a little over 1,100 yards. If I'm making her a wearable or something, I gotta get moving. Because like this one I've got like, isn't this more like 1,700 yards? 147. So this is more like 1,400, almost 1,500 yards. So I've got a little bit more to work with there. Okay, so what else do I have? I have 5 of these. This was when Hirschner's brought in that Turkish direct yarn. That's what this is. I have 5 of them. And this is a bulky yarn. Elton Ilmik. It's all in Turkish. This is 20% wool, 80% acrylic, 100 grams, 96 meters, made in Turkey, color 800001. There you go. This very much it's a like a plied twisty yarn. Actually I'm seeing maybe 3 bluish colors in it. It's very pretty. It is not the softest, but I think it's very nice. I have used this, but I don't think, I wonder what this would do on the Addy. It feels a little thick for what my Addy would like. Yeah, it doesn't have a weight, but this to me feels like a 5-weight yarn, so a thicker yarn. With the wool content, I know not every place accepts like donations with wool, so you have to be a bit more selective with what you do with it. There's nothing wrong with it, it's fine, but that's not staying with me. We're going to get rid of that. Okay, what else do we have here? We have 4 of the Ice Cream Roving Divigation. I love this yarn. There's no way I'm letting this out of my paws. I don't know what I'm going to make with it. I feel like this might be I'm thinking sweater or blanket. I don't know. This colorway is Razzles. It's white, blue, and a kind of pea green to yellow. 7 ounces, 200 grams, 437 yards. It's a medium 4, but it's roving. It does go... I don't recall using this, seeing things going up to a 5, so I think it maxes out as a 4. But in using it, I believe I've seen stuff as thin as a sport weight as a 2. But like I said, I love roving, so that doesn't bother me. 100% acrylic. Where are you made? Machine wash, gentle cycle, tumble, dry, normal, medium heat. China. This is made in China. This says it's a limited time only, but this has been out forever. I did get this from Michael's, I believe, when they were clearancing it out. But yeah, you can still get these. Oh, Joann's was clearancing it out for a while, so I don't know what colorways, but I'm pretty sure you can still get this on lionbrand.com. Colorway is Razzles. Did I say that? I think I did. But yeah, I love this. It's staying with me. What else do I have? Okay, so I have this Facets yarn. I have this Facets. I think the other day I showed a hat I made and I incorrectly said Facets yarn. I had used Natural Marl. But this is a beautiful colorway of Facets yarn. loops and threads. They're 279 yards and 3.5 ounces. This colorway is Autumn. I love it. I bought an absolute ton of this. I want to make a gigantic, cozy fairy sweater for myself. I'm thinking full-length duster fairy awesomeness. That's what this is going to be. I'm not getting rid of any of this. I had 3 in that cube. I have it stored elsewhere as well. So this is staying with me. I love it. Okay, what else do I have? I have 2 of these very beautiful Winter Glow solids. This is 51% wool, 49% acrylic, hobby yarn, color 39. It's kind of a... It looks purple. It is not... On the screen it looks purple. It's more of a periwinkle blue. I think it's more blue. I don't know. Now I'm questioning because I'm holding it next to blues and it's looking more purple. But if I hold it next to a purple that's on the shelf there, it does look more blue. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I cannot describe the color. It's definitely not cerulean or anything like that. But Winter Glow Solid, what's your yardage? 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, 350 meters, 382 yards. Nice. Okay. This is made in Italy. This is beautiful. So I got this at the same time I got the Winter Glow I showed last time and the kind of curry colored one to go with it because I thought all 3 of them might go together. This will not end up in the final product for Mr. Brian. He didn't want this included, and that's totally fine. I got 300, so this is 764 yards-ish. That would be enough for a bingo project. I've got so much yarn for bingo projects, though. Okay, I think we're going to let this one go. We're going to let this one go. So the 2 balls of the Winter Glow Solid in what I thought was a periwinkle blue, and now I'm questioning if it's purple. I don't know. I don't know. My eyes are deceiving me. But I feel like this is a pretty good removal from the collection. Let's see if I can hold it up all at once. That's a good amount of yarn coming out. Absolutely, I think so. I just have to impress myself, right? I'm impressing myself. So, what should we do with all of this stuff? Okay, so I'm pre-recording, so I don't want to get too far ahead of myself in setting up surprises. Spoiler alert, I am doing this before I have drawn for the yarn from the first giveaway. I kind of think it's smart to not to juggle too many at once and have too many in queue that aren't active. Okay, so this is all going into this giveaway box, which will be given away at some point. We'll see. Who knows, maybe on some, after I resolve that, maybe this will come back out. Who knows? Not come back out into my collection, but come back out into circulation. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. Mostly because I am worried about forgetting and messing up. Because that's what I do. Okay, so let me know, what are your thoughts? Have you used any of these? What are your thoughts? What would you do with the Rainbow Cotton Color Pack? I am seeing, like, tonally, there's a bolder color and a muted color. So is this more 2 projects? If I do 2 projects, though, I don't know if I have yardage. how would you use the colors? I like the colors. Maybe you use like use the yellows, use the oranges, use the pinks, use the blues, use the greens in that kind of order. Or do you go pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, so it makes more of a rainbowy with the pink subbing for red? What would you do? How would you use this if you're ordering this? I am thinking, you know what I want to make for her? A scrappy style skirt. Yes, a scrappy cotton skirt. But they're not scraps, but they're like short enough where I think they would be kind of scrappy. And I think I'd have to do color control. Oh, but if I do... How do you do this? So the question in my head is, do I use like each color for one stripe, or do I like use the entire little ball of each color and then move on? Of course that makes, but if it's a skirt, it's going to be boxier, so there won't be as much of a size variation unless I flare the skirt. I don't have to flare the skirt. I can make it more of a tube and cinched at the top. I think I'm onto something. Okay, what would you do? What would you do? Do you think that's a good idea or a poor idea? And how would you order the yarn? Would you go red, orange, yellow, green, blue, or would you kind of preserve what they have here? Okay, let me know. Oh, let me know. Ideas are percolating. They're percolating. There are ideas. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.